Have you ever wondered about the role of sex in love? It's a question that often goes unasked yet remains a cornerstone in the foundation of romantic relationships. In the realm of love, sex is more than just a physical act. It's a potent symbol of intimacy, vulnerability, and emotional connection. It's in these shared moments of physical closeness that a bond beyond words is built. This bond, this silent conversation, solidifies the emotional connection between partners, enhancing their overall relationship satisfaction. It's in the lingering glances, the touch of skin against skin, the shared breaths, and the whispered words of affection. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of love. So, when we consider the importance of sex in love, we must recognize its role as a language, a dialogue between two hearts and bodies. Indeed, sex is more than a physical act. It's the language of love that speaks volumes. How does sex contribute to building stronger bonds? Well, let's dig into that. Sex, beyond its primal nature, is a conduit for emotional expression and bonding. It's the release of oxytocin, often known as the bonding hormone, during sexual activity that plays a pivotal role in this. This isn't just a chemical reaction. It's a catalyst for emotional connection, enhancing the sense of security and closeness between partners. It's like a secret language, spoken only by the two of you, fostering a bond that transcends the physical realm. This shared intimacy, this release of oxytocin, it's a powerful tool in strengthening your bond. It's like a reinforcing thread weaving through the fabric of your relationship, making it stronger with each stitch. So when we talk about sex, we're really talking about connection, about intimacy, about strengthening that emotional bond. Thus, through sex, couples can strengthen their emotional bond, fostering a sense of security and closeness. But what if fears and insecurities surround sex? It's a question that reverberates in the minds of many, often causing distress and discomfort. Let's delve into this. Fears related to sex are quite common and can originate from a variety of sources. They may stem from societal pressures that paint an unrealistic picture of what sex should be. Or perhaps they originate from past traumas that have left deep emotional scars. Personal insecurities too can play a significant role in fostering these fears. For women especially, the fear of pain or discomfort, body image issues, or anxiety about performance can create a barrier to a fulfilling sexual relationship. For men, societal expectations of masculinity and performance can breed similar anxieties. What's crucial to remember is that these fears and insecurities are not insurmountable. Open communication can pave the way to understanding and addressing these concerns. It's about creating a dialogue, sharing your fears with your partner and listening to theirs. This communication fosters trust and understanding, essential elements in overcoming these fears. Aside from open dialogue, creating a safe space for intimacy is key. This involves mutual respect, consent, and understanding that everyone has their own pace and comfort zone. It's about cultivating an environment where both partners feel secure and at ease. By understanding and addressing these fears, couples can create a safe and secure space for intimacy. And in doing so, they can build a stronger, deeper bond that goes beyond the physical. How crucial is a satisfying sexual relationship, you may ask? Well, it's more than just an enjoyable aspect of a partnership. It's a vital component of overall relationship health. It's an intimate language that allows partners to communicate in ways words often fall short. However, when a sexual relationship is not satisfying, it can lead to a cascade of negative emotions, all of which can potentially jeopardize the relationship. In essence, a satisfying sexual relationship isn't just about physical pleasure. It's about creating a bond that helps partners navigate life's ups and downs together. A satisfying sexual relationship, therefore, is not just a want, but a need for a healthy relationship. What happens when a fulfilling sexual connection is missing? It's a question that may seem daunting, but it's one that's necessary to ask. Without a satisfying sexual bond, a relationship may slowly turn toxic, and recognizing this is vital to prevent further harm. One of the most prominent signs of a deteriorating relationship is persistent emotional distance. When the physical connection fades, it's common for the emotional connection to follow. You might notice a lack of intimacy, a decrease in affectionate gestures, and a general sense of emotional detachment. Resentment is another red flag. If one partner feels unsatisfied, they might harbor resentment towards the other. This can manifest as persistent arguments, passive-aggressive behavior, or a general feeling of discontent. Lastly, a lack of communication can indicate a toxic relationship. Open dialogue about sexual desires and needs is crucial for a healthy relationship. If these conversations become infrequent or non-existent, it can signify a deeper problem. These signs might seem alarming, and they should be taken seriously. But remember, they're not necessarily the end of the road. They're signals that the relationship might need some work, perhaps professional help. They're a call to action, prompting you to reevaluate your relationship and take steps towards improvement. Recognizing these signs early on can save a relationship from spiraling into toxicity. So, don't shy away from these difficult conversations. They might just be the key to rebuilding your relationship. How do we navigate through challenges related to sex? This question may seem daunting at first, but the answer lies in understanding and leveraging two key strategies: open communication and professional help. When it comes to sexual matters, open and honest communication is the cornerstone of resolution. It's about expressing your fears, your desires, your uncertainties, and your expectations. It's about letting your partner into your world and being receptive to theirs. It's about creating a safe space for dialogue where judgment is left at the door and empathy takes the lead. However, sometimes communication alone may not be enough. This is where professional help comes in. Therapists and counselors are trained to provide a supportive environment where you can explore and address the deeper, often complex issues that may be affecting your sexual relationship. Couples therapy in particular can be a beneficial avenue to explore. It's not about assigning blame, but rather understanding the root of the issue and finding constructive ways to address it. Remember, every relationship has its unique dynamics and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. It's crucial to understand each other's needs and desires and work towards achieving mutual satisfaction. It's a journey, not a destination. Facing challenges head-on with open communication and professional guidance is the first step towards resolution. It's a path that requires courage, patience, and empathy, but it's a path that leads to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling partnership. How can we enhance our sexual life? A question that may have crossed your mind more than once. The answer lies in understanding, exploring, and expressing. Communication is key. It's about being open and honest about your desires, your likes and dislikes. It's about listening to your partner, understanding their needs, and making them feel heard. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can express yourselves freely. Exploring fantasies together can be an exciting way to add a new dimension to your sexual relationship. It's about being adventurous, stepping out of your comfort zones, and discovering new sides of each other. Being attentive to your partner's needs is crucial. It's about recognizing their desires and making them feel loved and desired. It's about expressing your love, not just verbally, but physically as well. Being open-minded and willing to experiment can also add a dash of excitement. It's about keeping the spark alive, making each other feel special and enjoying the journey together. Spicing up your sexual life is all about understanding, exploring, and expressing. When is it time to consider leaving a troubled relationship? This question is often difficult to answer, but there comes a point when the challenges may outweigh the joy and contentment. If you've tried addressing sexual and emotional issues but find the same problems persisting, it might be time to consider a different path. It's essential to remember that your well-being and mental health should always be your priority. Love should never come at the expense of your happiness. If you're constantly feeling drained, unfulfilled, or unhappy, it's time to take a step back and assess your situation. Seek support from friends, family, or a therapist to navigate the emotional aftermath. It's not easy, but sometimes ending a troubled relationship can be a step towards healing and rediscovering your worth. Remember, your well-being and mental health always come first.